on PlayStation's lineup of games out. We are gonna have some new stuff for next week. So, basically, I have a couple games that I intend to play. One of them I'm actually currently in playing. But anyway, I might live stream it, I might not. It depends on how things go. So the game lineup, or I should say the games I have lined up for live streaming that will be for next week, are going to start off with the game known as Heavy Rain. And if anybody, or any of you I should say, know what Heavy Rain is, it's basically it's a game that's about a man who is a detective and is in crisis, solving murder cases. So it should be an interesting game to play. And the other game that I have lined up to live stream is one I have not live streamed since my older channel that I had, that I haven't used in forever. And that game is The Last of Us Remastered. And now I know, sorry, I know most of you might have already. It's basically a zombie game, but it's not like 7 Days to Die. If you played it, it's a lot more like a different version. The concept design was based on an actual plant that does the same stuff that the game entails. It's actually a fungus, and what it does is it releases spores into ants and smaller creatures to control them, like a zombie. And the fungus even takes over the smaller animal's body, whether it be an ant, a mouse, you know, whatever, like that. Now, there's no from what is known of this, there's no known possible way that it could actually affect a human being, as far as anyone knows. So there's no chance of us having a zombie apocalypse like the one that you see in The Last of Us Remastered. However, if there ever was, then I would just like to point out the fact that we would all be fucking screwed because of how crazy those zombies are. Also, there's different levels of difficulty for that game, and each difficulty unlocks new things. There's new skins for your character that you can put on. There are new concept arts that you can unlock and stuff like that. Now, the higher reward that you need based on whatever item you're trying to get, the harder the difficulty. Like, for instance, the main character of the game has an unlockable called the Golden Shirt. Each shirt has a different color. The golden one is supposed to be one of the hardest ones to get. You have to play it on hard mode. So I won't be playing it on that, that's for sure. I tried it out on medium one time and I nearly got so frustrated with it I almost just quit completely. So as far as suggestions go, that game is going to just stay on easy mode. Hi, welcome to the stream. So anyway, so I'm only going to be streaming this for today. This will be the last time I stream this. Oh, that person left. Oh well, can't win them all. Anyway, so this will be the last time I stream this, and then next week we will have either Heavy Rain or The Last of Us Remastered, depending on how things go. Now you should know right off the bat, sorry, I'm itching my eye, The Last of Us Remastered I'm currently playing. I will play one or two more times, so I will stream it, but you'll notice that the weaponry is different. So if you've ever played the game, when you get the weapons right off the bat, they don't have all of the stuff unlocked for them. there's other stuff that you can unlock. So whenever you're at a workbench, you can add things to them. Like for a sniper rifle, you can add a scope, or a hunting rifle, I should say. You can add a scope to it to make it into a sniper. For the bow, if you get the bow or whatever, you can do a range and stuff like that. So each weapon has its own stuff to it, but you can't get it all in one go. That's not physically possible. I'm sure others may have done it where like they went through everything, every nook and cranny, and I'd give them kudos if they managed to do it all in one go, but it's not possible for me. So I usually take 2 or 3 times to make sure I get everything the way it's supposed to be, at least weapon wise. That way I know when I get the weapon of the game after replaying that it'll have all the stuff I need on it. If it needs more of a clip, it'll have more of a clip. If it needs more bullets, it'll have more bullets, stuff like that. If it has armor piercing that you can unlock, it'll have armor piercing, stuff like that. Anyway, for this game right now, I'm waiting until daytime, and I think I've got a couple of things. Let's see. Oh, sorry about that. I've got 4 more to go get. I have 2 that are up here. Well, 3 that are up here, really. These 2 over here, and there's another one right over there. But then, I have an X way down here. Now that one I can actually get right there. I have to be careful though, because as you can see, right here is a giant crevice that you can't really get out of, at least as far as I can see, because I've been near it and it doesn't look like it has a way out. Also, this is on top of a mountain. This X right here, this box, literally on top of a mountain. I'm not even stressing about that. I'm not even kidding. It's literally on top of a mountain. So we have to figure out how to get on this side of the mountain for that one. These ones I'll probably go for though, for sure, because these ones are actually in easier spots to get to, same as that one. This one right up here is actually in the snow biome, so we'll definitely get that one for sure at some point. Right now we're not going to have Chad with us for a while, my buddy Chad. That is because he is busy with some things, so when he gets done being busy with stuff, he'll, you know, be able to hop back on. Other than that, basically the bikes that are both here will just remain where they're at. I will for sure use mine until I have it all purple. Make sure I have as much purple as possible. This place will still eventually become the base that it's supposed to become. We actually decided on it that this will be home base, because everything else is a little too out of whack. I mean, you get down to over there where the grasslands are and everything starts dropping your heat down, so you go, instead of from having normal heat, you go to nearly freezing to death. Then you get to the snow place, the snow biome way out here, and the first thing you notice is you will for sure freeze. But for some reason everywhere else is fine. So I mean, we're in the desert, we've got clothing that keeps our temperature down, so I've made it so it's a little bit easier on us for that. And then of course we still have our steel door. Now I am actually working on making sure that I get the points that I need. So we got our construction tools up to the 60 that we need. So the only thing we're missing is our weaponsmithing, our toolsmithing, and the toolsmithing is supposed to be at 50, and we have it at 33. So we're getting close. So if I get 20 more points, I should be able to definitely get that up, and then I'll just spend the points that I have left over, and then basically just level up until I get enough to spend 30 on you know, on the steelsmithing. Then I'll be able to make the parts that I need. I won't even need the cars anymore, which will be good, because then we can start making drawbridges, we can start making the garage doors for openings and stuff, and then hopefully later on down the road we'll actually get the stuff that we need. The reason why I say down the road is because so far this isn't in the newest alpha, so some of the stuff that it should have, it doesn't have yet. And for instance, traps. There's different kinds of traps that are supposed to be in the game that are not. There's, you know, the lights are supposed to be powered differently too. And there's supposed to be zombies in the different places that you go. You're supposed to have a well, you're not supposed to have them, but basically it's supposed to be designed where you have zombies spawning inside places like the house there, you know, stuff like that, where you can take them out, and then once you do, basically what you're left with is your average house, burnt house. That's after you clear out the zombies. But even still, so far we haven't seen anything like that in this, and that's just because of how it is right now. It's not in the alpha that it is on PC, so there's that. But we don't really have to worry about that too much. Alright, I did say I was going to go and get these, at least one or two of these supply drops that's down here. I know there's more, there's going to be more, but you know, just for now. Now the weird part is, it's actually not showing the right character for me right now, because the character I'm supposed to be is Lee Everett from The Walking Dead, and instead it's showing a different character. It's showing one of the default characters instead. Which isn't all bad, but at the same time it's just like, you know, you wouldn't normally do that for a game. But, you know, you can only do so much. You can't, you know, beggars can't be choosers. At least that's how the old saying is. Also, you may have noticed that my bike that I'm riding now is back at 100%, aside from the gas, and that is because of the fact that I made a repair kit for it, so that it would be back to the way it was supposed to be. I have no idea what the hell that was. Staying close to the bike just in case. I need to find out which one this one was. I think it was that one, so... Yep. So now we only have the other one. And that one's way over this way for some reason. Now, we do have to be careful, considering the fact that there are still zombies. Sorry, I had a little tickle in my throat there. Anyway, there are still zombies and everything, so we do have to be careful. And for some reason, I don't know why, but the burnt areas have deer in them now, and they didn't have that before. So I don't know what's going on. there's also some things that are missing out of this. Like, for instance, that bridge, when I went past, the first thing it should have done was fallen apart while we were going over. So, like, behind us, it should have been completely gone, and it's not. There's more deer and more houses, and we found a town. A little town, a little burnt town. That sounded like a dog. I'm good so far, apparently. Now, apparently there's another, need to mark this. We're gonna go to this other X that's over here. Seems there's more than one of these, and I didn't know about it. Could be good, but it could also be very bad too. I'm being hunted. Time for running. Now hopefully there's no like I feared, there's water. Oh well, if we go back this way we should be able to get back towards that bridge. Well, at least we found some new stuff. So weird hearing that. I can't tell if I can never tell if that's a zombie sound or the wind or what it is, but it sounds creepy. Plus, I keep finding lots of zombies over here, and I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but I'm surprised that they're all over there instead of different areas. Also, sorry for any background noise. My family's over visiting, so you know. So I'll get back to the house and I'll see what I got. I didn't really check everything out, so hopefully I got some good stuff. I don't know for sure. I know I got some rocket launcher stuff, so hopefully I have enough to start rebuilding that again, considering the fact that I accidentally scrapped the last one I had when I was trying to put the last part on it. I mean, honestly, they need to make it so it's easier to craft stuff, or at least put stuff together. Alright, so we're back at the house, so we should be good. Alright, so let's see what we've got. Got flaming arrows that we're going to scrap, because I believe I've already read that. What else? We have this stuff. You know what? That stuff we'll put in the chest for Chad, because I know he doesn't have a rocket schematic and he doesn't have the Maverick book. You know what? We'll put the paper in there too. Recently, for my own reasons, I've been putting in. Actually, I don't know if it's in there, or if it's in here. Or maybe it's in here. I don't know. I've been putting in beakers in one of the chests. I don't remember which one though. I think it was this one. Yep, it is this one. But anyway, you need beakers to make the chemistry station when you unlock it. So I think this is the SMG. So we have that, and we have the barrel. All we're missing now is the stock and the parts, which isn't too bad because I think I have the stock in here, and I do. So now we can put this together, except for the parts. So once I get the parts going, I'll have a full SMG, which would be great. And then we can scrap this, because we have a one that's 187. Take that out real quick, and we'll put this one together. And once again, once I get the other stuff that I need, I will have that put together too. There's a lot of stuff that we're still missing. I'm still trying to find a barrel for the shotgun, and the hunting rifle is still missing its parts right here. So once I find that stuff, I can start using those. I still have plenty of feathers, so I can make plenty of arrows. That's not a problem. You know, that sort of stuff. And later on down the road, I'll start making you know, all sorts of stuff. I'll start making like rockets and ammunition and everything. Yep, just to see how things go. Now, this stuff right here, the reason why those are both purple is because I made those for Chad. He kept complaining about how I had better parts than him, or I had better stuff than him, so I started making things for him. Looks like we've got another one. I got the two that were over there, so let's see if I can find them. So that leaves those two. That one, the one that was up here. Where was the other one? It's over this way somewhere apparently. Facing downward. There it is. Oh, that's really far. So we've got 3 more to go get. This one near a mountain. This one is actually near a place I've already been to. It's down the road here, which I can go get at any time. But then we have the other one that's up here in the snow biome, and I really don't want that. I really don't want to go there just yet because I don't have the stuff I need. But for now, I think I'm just gonna keep building on the house here until I have it the way I need it to be. I need to make more wood frames, that's for sure. So today's stream might not be all that long, depending on how I want it to be. Don't come down here, I'm doing a live stream. Go. That was my niece. The only reason why I told her not right now because of live stream, it was because, well, for one, they don't need to be in the live stream, and for two, they always get in the way of things and break things, and I don't want them breaking my stuff, so, you know. Only for that reason, at least. That's pretty wide. I think this is like 2 blocks wide. That's just 3. So this side I need to make about 3 blocks wide. Right here. I'm not being hunted. What? Where? That little guy right there? Okay, fine. He died quickly. That's weird. They don't usually die that quickly. Anyway, so we'll make this 3 wide as well. It's really weird. It's not like them to actually venture out like that. Got 68 left, that's good. Alright, so we've got a decent around all of this. This one, I mean, minus these blocks is at least 3, so probably about 5 blocks out. But I'm not going to make it 5 blocks around. Alright, let's see, what's he got on him? He's got nothing. That's weird. They don't normally come out of nowhere like that. That's really strange. These zombies don't normally come out for no reason. Yeah, this one just came out of the blue, out of nowhere, and then instantly died after I shot him once. The other arrows missed him, so why did he die from a one shot? That makes no sense. Also, I should probably eat. Forgot my character needs to eat. Anyway, so as I said before, this will definitely be the last time I stream this game. And that is because I want to open my variety of gaming to other games, not just, you know, a particular game, but all games. Like, yeah, I mean, like when I did the South Park games, you know, I finished those. This game is basically an unfinishable game as far as I know, and that is because of the fact that I've never finished it. And there's even other YouTubers or other people who have played the game and streamed it and will show you can complete this entire map and I think have everything unlocked, and it still will not show you it won't show you basically the credits that it's supposed to have with it. So I don't know if there is an end to it. I mean, there has to be, considering the fact that they have end credits, but no one has seen them. So it kind of makes you wonder. I mean, you can see them if you hit credits on the game, but at the same time, it doesn't show them unless you've beaten the game, and the people that I've seen who seem to have everything done and unlocked that should have beaten the game have not seen the end credits of it either. So I don't know if there's a certain amount of days that you're supposed to survive and then you get the credits, or if there's a certain amount of zombies, a certain, you know, certain numbers that you're supposed to have unlocked. I don't know, but you know, it's up to the developers, I guess. And I know on PC they have updates for it constantly to make sure that there's no bugs, so the bug fixes are done, and that we don't have to worry about you know, like different glitches happening or stuff like that. But even still, for the PlayStation version, which is what I play on, we don't get that luxury. We have to wait longer for certain updates. So while the PC versions might be in Alpha 15 or Alpha 16 or who knows, maybe Alpha 17 if that's been released, the PlayStation verse is stuck with the lower alphas. So like this might be Alpha 14 or something like that. I think it's Alpha 14. It feels like it. Alpha 15 has more of they have zombies inside of houses that are like this that you have to kill. On top of that, there's also when you explore places, there's zombies inside those places that you explore. There's bows that you can find that are compound bows made out of metal or plastic or, you know, whatever, and you can even build better ones if you want to, or you can upgrade them by making more, and, you know, stuff like that. Of course the crossbows are still the same, but, you know, they added more stuff to it. There's lights that you can have where you can put them in your house, and instead of having them just instantly turn on, you have to power them with batteries and engines and stuff. There's different kinds of traps that are the same way. They have the same thing with the drawbridge and, you know, and stuff like that. So the fact that it doesn't have that stuff in it yet means it could be coming at a later date, but I don't want to keep streaming this and waiting, so this will be the last time I stream this, as I said before. That way it gives a chance for better, newer and better games to come out. I'll still play this game, because I want to see how the newer things will be in PlayStation 4 version compared to the PC. If they'll look better aesthetically, if you know, if things will be better, you know, we don't know. But that won't, we won't have that till later on. Anyway, so I'm gonna cut the stream short. I know it's only been like a half an hour on it, but the game has, as you know, has been getting kind of boring. So if you guys like the video, leave a like on it, comment what you think about it, or what you think the game should have had, or, you know, needed. We will have the new stuff next week, so if I don't end up live streaming Heavy Rain, I will definitely have, hopefully, The Last of Us Remastered up and ready to live stream. And as always, subscribe for more.